Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're going over another Ninjago set. This is also from the Hands of Time wave. This is Destiny's Shadow. So I've already unboxed it, so this is not going to be an unboxing review, so it's just going to be, I guess, a normal review. So we'll just go ahead and start off by taking a look at the box. So, on the front here, we've got the LEGO Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu logo, and then here we have Kai and Nia, and they're the main, I guess not really, well, I guess kind of, I don't know, they're, like, each ninja kind of gets their own season. Like, for Day of the Departed, it was Cole. I don't know, back in the first year, it was just Kai. Yeah, there was Jay. Yeah, so now, this one is actually, this is the first season we've gotten one for two ninjas, Kai and Nia, so that's pretty neat to see there. Over here we have the set info. This set is recommended for ages 7 to 14. It is set number 70623. It is called Destiny's Shadow, and it has 360 pieces. You can also see we have the Hands of Time logo, which is just a little bit of a, I guess, a clock. And then over here we have the list of minifigures there. So we got Cole, Lloyd, and a Vermilion soldier, I guess. On the back, it pretty much just shows all of the play features that are included in this set, so we'll go ahead and take a look at those. Yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for the box, so let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. Okay, so this set includes two instruction manuals, so we'll go ahead and start off by taking a look at instruction manual number 1. So this one's a small one. You can see pretty much the same stuff as on the front of the box, just has that booklet number 1 logo. Here it shows, I guess, what you're supposed to build, and here it shows that you should open up the bags according to their number in order. So, yep, there's 2 bags. We've got building instructions pretty much to the very last page, and then that is when you would move on to instruction booklet number 2. So this one's bigger, it's more of a, I guess, square, not perfect square, but it is more of a square. So yeah, it's more building instructions. This one moves on to bag 3. Okay, so I was incorrect. There's not 2 bags. There's 3. And then this, I believe, yeah, we have the final product right here. So then the next page, we have a little bit of a poster for the Hands of Time wave. You can see we've got the Dawn of Iron Doom there in the background with Time Twins, and yeah, a bunch of, a very nice scene there. Here's all of the Ninjago 2017 Hands of Time sets listed right here. I've got that one already, the Vermilion Attack. Go check out that video if you haven't yet. Next page shows an advertisement for the Woo Crew Web. I've never played that game, and I probably never will, so I don't know. Go check it out if you're a Ninjago fan. I'm not really too sure what it's all about. It's probably just like a game. I don't know. Not too interesting to me. And then a little advertisement for LEGO Life. So it's also, so I think I've said this before, but I believe it's supposed to be a replacement for the message boards, and it's honestly not the best. I mean, you can post pictures, which is different. That's something you couldn't do on the message boards, but I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of it because you can't actually, like, type things. You have to just, you can't type, you know. But anyways, and then here at the back we have our good old list of parts, and that is it. So we are now going to go ahead and take a look at the minifigures included in this set. Okay, we will go ahead and start off by taking a look at one of the Vermilion soldiers, and I'm pretty sure he has a name, I just don't remember it. I'm not really all into knowing the villain names for the ones that are just, like, I guess, duplicate villains for, like, army villains, I guess. Only the main villains are, like, the generals, or I guess. So yeah, so this is one of the Vermilion soldiers included in here. He uses that cool new I guess, helmet piece with the snakes coming out, the translucent snakes, in fact, and that is all one mold. It's just dual molded with some gunmetal gray, dual molded with some trans red there. You can see he's also got this cool new armor piece, and this is also available. I believe this is, you can get this guy in the Vermilion Attack set. However, this sword doesn't come in it, so that is also very neat. I'll go ahead and take off the armor if I can. So it's a little bit hard to take off the armor because it's kind of hard to take off the head. It's very tight on right now, but that's what his printing looks like underneath. It's got a little clock there and some snakes going through it. Very nice. And then on the back there, you can see you've got the little snake head poking out. So yeah, if I can focus, there we go. So very, very creepy, but very cool minifigure at the same time. These swords actually remind me of the Anacondrae swords. I believe those swords were dual molded as well as these, so pretty nice. It also comes with this gunmetal gray lightsaber handle, which is, I think, new to this year. It came in the Vermilion Attack set as well, but it's, I don't know, just nice to point out, I guess. So that is pretty much it for this. Oh wait, he also has an alternate face, one like with just one eye, and then the other with 2 eyes. So yeah, but anyways, that's pretty much it for this minifigure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Okay, so next up here we have Lloyd in his Hands of Time outfit. So very neat looking one. The only thing I really dislike about it is that he doesn't have the shoulder pads. However, there is a reason for that, and I will get on with that later in the video, and it has to do with the Destiny Shadow set. Yeah, so very nice printing on the back. He's got a symbol there. I'm not sure what it is, but I think that's the same symbol he's been using for a while. I haven't actually gotten this type of mask in this color, so it's pretty cool. I haven't really been getting too many Ninjago sets recently. Like, I barely got any of the Day of the Departed or Skybound sets. I only got, like, 1 set from each. These Hands of Time sets, though, are pretty good so far. Like, especially the minifigures are really cool. That's what Lloyd's face is. It's the same one we've been getting since the rebooted wave, so nothing too new there. No back face printing. He does come with the silver katana, though, which is nice. And here's a better look at his front printing on his torso and legs. But there really isn't a whole lot else about Lloyd, so I think we'll go ahead and move on to the last and final minifigure of this set. Okay, so the next and final minifigure we will be taking a look at is Cole in his Hands of Time outfit. Now, the printing for the front is actually pretty good. It is an asymmetrical print, so unlike Lloyd's, it's, well, yeah, asymmetrical, so on both sides different. But, yeah, I honestly, it's probably my second favorite minifigure in the set. My first probably being Lloyd. However, I'd probably like him more if he actually had the shoulder pads on, if they were able to do that, but they didn't. But you can always take the shoulder pads off of Cole and put him on Lloyd. But, yeah, so we'll go ahead and actually, speaking of that, we'll go ahead and take this off. I just put the katana in the back there, but, yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the back printing. So, also pretty neat back printing. Let's also go ahead and take off, whoops, it's sort of attached on there. So, yeah, there is his face. I believe this is the one from Day of the Departed, so I haven't actually gotten this face print of Cole yet, so that's very nice to get. He's also got some back printing on the back of his face there, and he's still got that ghost scar there, so pretty nice to have that face. And yeah, I also had him held the pause blade, the pause time blade, just because why not. But yeah, so anyways, I think that is pretty much it for Cole, so let's go ahead and take a look at the other parts of the set. Well, the next thing included in this set is not the Destiny Shadow, but there's this little hoverboard for this Vermilion Soldier, which is actually a pretty neat build. Clear stand not included in the set. But yeah, it's basically just supposed to be a hoverboard for the Vermilion Soldier, and you can see if I go ahead and take it off, there's just 3 studs there for him to attach, so you can either have him on both legs or just one, like I do. So one thing I actually really like about this is that's it's a neat little jumble of new parts and interesting parts, I guess. So we've got these sword pieces in this copper color, which I don't think I've seen before in that color. I think they first came out in Lord of the Rings sets, but I don't think they came in this color before. We've also got these new horn pieces in red to represent snake tails, so this is being controlled or possessed, I guess, by the Vermilion snakes, so that's pretty neat. Also, I guess if you want to, you can take these little swords off and use them. However, I don't think LEGO really intended that, but if you want to, you can. On the back, or on the bottom of it, there's not really anything, but yeah, so going back to like parts and stuff, there's actually these little 1x2 bar pieces. They're these little 1x2 tile bars, I guess. They come in black. I don't know if you've seen those before in that color, but they're the first time I've ever gotten them. And we've also got this new dark bluish gray piece. This, I'm not really too sure what it's called, but it's also nice to get. And then we, of course, have this V-shaped tile piece in black, which is also very nice to get. But other than that stuff, there really isn't a whole lot to this little, I guess, hoverboard. Neat little thing. Nice to get some more new parts with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Destiny's Shadow now. Okay, so we are now finally taking a look at the Destiny's Shadow set itself. So, I guess we'll go ahead and start off by, I guess, just putting in the minifigures. So basically, you got the little cockpit here, and you can see there's a printed piece. We've gotten that before. I believe the first time I think we got it was in Lloyd's Jungle Raider. I think that was in Season 4 sets for the Anaconda and stuff. But yeah, you can just put Lloyd in there. He's only attached by 2 studs there, so he's easy to put in and easy to take out. So, and he stays in there pretty well, so that's very nice. And then Cole, you can just really put him anywhere here on the front. You can actually even put him here on the back. You can have him standing or sitting, actually. I'm not gonna, well, actually I will. So, if I can, so yeah, there you go. You can have him sitting down right above Lloyd there, so that's pretty neat. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the functions for this. So, one of the functions is that you can actually take these gigantic canoes off of the side and then use them as actual canoes. But you can't use it if you don't have anything to move it with. So here in the front, they've included oars. So we've got one on that side and another on this side. So it's very neat. And you guessed it, we have another canoe here on the other side. And the way they're attached is actually pretty interesting. Is the canoes are attached to these little, I guess, these things, which are connected to the actual Destiny's Shadow with Mixel ball joints, which is actually pretty neat. So was not really expecting that at all, so very neat. But yeah, you would be able to just take one of the minifigures and put them in here and have them hold one of these oars. And that is that. It would have been actually pretty cool if there was just a function to just detach them both automatically. But I think I'm asking for a little bit too much there. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the next function. I'll go ahead and put these off to the side for now. It's basically here on the back. So you've got these 3 golden, 3 jets in the back here in gold. And then below that, there is a Keat orange piece. So those are just a bunch of stacked plates and a tile on top. And when you press that, the wings on the sides come out, which is probably my favorite part of this whole set, or one of my favorite parts of this whole set. The way they're actually able to pull that off is also surprisingly with those Mixel-style ball joints, which I also was not expecting. So the ball joints actually help with friction, so like they're not just going to fall down. They're kept in place very well. So yeah, and it's not too hard to actually push it in either. So they're not too tight. They're tight, not too tight. So very, very nice that they did that, and it looks very great. So yeah, and then the last function is probably one of the least notable ones, but there's stud shooters here at the front. You basically just press on the trigger, and then these studs come out. I'm not going to really demonstrate right now, because those things go all over the place, and you normally lose them. However, here, they do include some extra ammunition for those, so you get 3 extra studs in this silver color, so it's actually nice to get some of those. Yeah, so anyways, I think that really wraps up Destiny's Shadow here. Let me just go ahead and put those in, because, yeah, why not? But yeah, anyways, there really isn't too much else to go over with this set, so I think we should go ahead and get on to the end of the video. Okay, so now that we are at the end of the video, we can go over my likes and dislikes on this set, as well as the extra pieces included in this set. So in this set, there are quite a lot of extra pieces. So we've got an extra oar, so if you don't have any of these or a whole lot of them, you'll get total 3 of them, including this extra one. You get actually 2 extra katana swords in this silver color, so it's very nice. I mean, I kind of already have a lot, but oh, well. Also a very nice piece to get is this lightsaber handle in gunmetal gray. So I believe that's new to this year still. I haven't seen it before. We get an extra one of these red horn pieces, but they're used as little snake tails in this set, so nice to get those. We get 2 extra of these golden arrows, so those are also very nice. You can see we do get another one. Another thing we do also get is we get an extra one of these trigger pieces, which I believe this is a new recolor. I'm not entirely sure, but whoops, I kind of dropped that. But yeah, I think it is. We also get a trans purple stud. I don't really see too many of these. I think the last set I got with one of these was, I think Unite or Anua from Bionicle, but maybe, I don't know, I may be wrong about that. We also get one of these Exoforce robot hands in, this bright red color, so don't really see those too often. And the rest are just kind of like, not too interesting. I guess we get silver studs. You get 2 extra ones of those. Plus the 3 that are here, I guess, and yeah. This is a cool, interesting piece. We get one of these, pearl gold studs with a hole in the center. Very nice to get that. And then I think pretty much everything else is, well, kind of not interesting, I guess. However, one more interesting extra piece is this, I guess, it's the thing that holds these wings. So we get an extra one of these, so I guess just in case they got damaged in the box somehow, you would have an extra pair. So I guess, I'm sure this will actually be very, very useful for mockers, I'm sure. So I'm excited to see what kind of mocks people will make with these, So, yeah, that's pretty much it for extra pieces, but now it's time for my final thoughts on this set. However, before I could do that, also, I just want to point out that this is actually the only set you can get the Hands of Time Cole in, so Cole is currently exclusive to the Destiny Shadow set, so if you want to get him, you have to get this set. Or, I mean, you can just buy him off of Bricklink, but I don't know, I think it's better to just get the set, because this is a pretty good set. And yeah, speaking of that, let's go over my likes on this set. So, I honestly just really like the overall shape of it. I really also like getting these gold rim pieces, these flexible pieces in pearl gold. I've never really gotten too many of those. I remember I've gotten like black ones in I think in that one Santa's Workshop set, but that's pretty much it. So it's nice to get one in I guess a common set, so, and in gold. I don't know if you've seen them in that color before. But, yeah, so I also like this dragon head at the front. It's a lot smaller than the original and the second version of the Destiny's Bounty, but I like that. It's really nice. I really like how they do their, I guess, brick-built heads now for their dragons and stuff. So, yeah, it looks very nice, and I really do like how they were able to scale it down from the original. So yeah, I also like how it's able to detach the canoes. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of the canoes here on the side, especially with those open, I guess, studs there, or inverted. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, I wasn't too big a fan of seeing that. However, you'll get used to it if you do have it for quite a bit. Also, the top of this roof I really like because it's got some printed pieces here. Those are new pieces. I don't think they've come in any sets before. So they're like little printed pieces. They have this sort of print. But yeah, they're pretty cool. You get, I think, 8 of them in total. So that is very neat. But yeah, so like I said, I think probably one of my favorite things is the overall just shaping of it. And I, of course, like the functions as well. Mainly the wings popping out function. That's probably one of my favorite ones. I also really like the minifigures selection that is included in this set. Mainly the 2 ninja. The Vermilion Soldier is nice to get, just to build up the army, I guess. But, I don't know, mainly for these 2 minifigures because they're very nice to get. Lloyd only comes in one other set, and that one's actually a really expensive set. I think that's the Dawn of Iron Doom set, but I may be wrong. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for my likes. Pretty good, I guess. But, for my dislikes, I'm not really too sure. There really isn't a whole lot I like about this set. I guess maybe one thing is that this little hover thing could have included a stand of some sort, like just this piece. If they included this piece, it would have been, this would have been pretty good. But, I mean, yeah, obviously I have one, so I'm going to use it like that. But, yeah, I guess I can't really think of anything bad to say about this set. I'm sure a lot of people won't like it because it's not really good because it's not like the original Destiny's Bounty. However, I don't know, it's a nice cheap set, and I'm sure a lot of people will be getting this so they can have some form of the Destiny's Bounty. However, this is a different vehicle from it. It is actually supposed to be smaller intentionally, I think, so it can actually like go in rivers and stuff in the swamp. But Yeah, so there really isn't too much I dislike about this set, and hopefully you guys don't dislike it a whole lot either. So, anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!